Regis.
Nejlepší část hry, tohle to kámo slyším třeba po 79. prostě.
Land of 1,000 fables. Incredible.
Takže tohle je normálně iluze. PBV teda.
Let's see where this road takes me.
Bylo, nebylo. Viděli se po cestě ze žlutící.
Whole land's an illusion. So powerful there's no way to dispel it.
Děvčata, bavte se, strýček Artorius.
Whoa. That
OK.
should be interesting.
What the fuck? Tam jsou nějaký mini fréhři. Frník. Jo. OK. Semka asi úplně nevlezu. Naschvál, kolik uhádneš referencí, hele, to dneska asi úplně jako nedám. Už ty vole, abych... Jo, tady je, jasně, přechod přes ten most. Tak to tady vidím jednu referenci, no.
Show me what you got.
Ty moderátoři, tak můžete prosím udělat koment v té debatě, jak tam na to pořád reagovat tady v chatu. To snad zvládnete, ne? Děkuji, nebo stačí třeba zareagovat, jako.
Bloody hell, let him out! He gobbled up my gingerbread! Now it's my turn to gobble.
Okay.
Hands off my hearth, dearie. You wouldn't want me to get cross. Then you open it. Now, who's this? A lost traveler? You're not supposed to be here, sweetie. Why, you're old. Old and pale.
Ha ha ha.
Let's never worry.
Ha ha ha
A bit of
ha
butter,
ha.
a bit of spice, and you'll make a
Very.
tasty morsel. Just as soon as I catch you.
You cannot possibly fear a few magical plants.
What the fuck?
Soup smells more vile than a rotting carcass. Careful she doesn't douse you.
What the fuck, kámo, co to je za fight tohle? OK. Jakože fakt, ty vole. Jsi netrefek z tohoto tam, ale ty jo. Ok, přemýšlej. Možná zkusíme Irden? Taky ne. Ok, tak tohle je fakt divný. Taky nefunguje. Jo. Au. Druhá fáze. Takže stačí dát, i když je mimo tu bublinu prostě, je dobrý. Fajn. Jo. Ty vole, krátý trefit, no. Vrtele, ty. Tam musí fungovat ten art na tohleto. Jo, funguje. Skvělý, kámo. Dal jsem mi jednu ráno. Výborně, jo. Kámo, tak už je vážně úplně k ničemu prostě. No. Nádhera. Minus.
What the hell was that?
The wicked witch.
Praškená tyhle mopka.
Now where did you put that key?
Listen, how'd you come by a weapon?
It's Prince Charming's. He no longer needs it. Here it is.
Thank you. She'd have begged me for certain if you'd not... Sienna? Is that you?
It's been years, Jack.
Have you come to play?
Počkáte,
I
Jack
just
jakože...
wanted beans, so you can breathe easy.
Ten je Jack?
Breathe easy. Because you aren't here to play?
Sparrow,
What's that about?
vy jste fakt
Jack
mentálové.
knows what I mean. So he'll tell me where the beans
Jak je
are as fast as
jak je to v češtině Honza a... No, jak je ta pohádka v češtině? Fakt nevím teďko normálně. Kouzelná fazole. Ne, to není Jedníček a Mařenka, to je jiná pohádka. Tohle je přímo od Jackovej a tý fazoli a tomu obrovi, že jo? To je úplně něco jiného, to je úplně jiný příběh. Jacka fazolky se to jmenuje, jo? Jo, Honza a kouzelný fazolky, Honza.
Isn't that right?
Takže Honza to je, jo.
Sienna,
Jo.
I'm sorry, but I haven't got them.
Oh, something tells me you're lying. Perhaps you wish to play the old games after all, hmm? This little piggy went to market. This little piggy went home, for instance.
I'm telling the truth. I swear it. Henrietta, she ordered them buried all over so you wouldn't be able to leave.
Where?
I don't know. But Joss, the boy with the thing for wolves, he should know. He sticks his nose in everyone's affairs.
He
Joška.
had better know. Because if not, I'll
Slova.
find you and we'll have ourselves a little talk. Understand?
To zní podezřele.
Now shoot.
Takže jdem najít Jošku teďko, jo?
All right. So why is it you're here?
Came to free you.
Nice of you, but a waste of your effort. I plan to free myself.
You might not. Bound to be easier with my help, as our most recent adventure amply showed.
Yet I still don't know why you even give a damn.
It's Deadloff. He's trying to force Anna Henrietta's hand. Wants her to release you. Summoned monsters to attack Beauclair.
Sounds like Deadloff, all right. But I doubt you came all this way just to bring me up to speed on current events. So get to the point, please.
Isn't it obvious? Offering to be your ally. We both want you out of here. You because you want your freedom back.
Jasně.
Me because as soon as you meet with Deadloff, he'll put an end to the chaos in the city.
Yes.
You exposed me. I landed in prison because of you. Now you come to beg my help, I dare say. My life is full of surprises, isn't it? But normally I'd tell you to sod off. But, from what you say, folk are dying who have nothing to do with this. Not part of the plan. Deadloff was only to kill those who deserved it. No one else. Fine, Witcher. I accept your offer. Consider us allies.
To bylo nějaký moc jednoduchý
Shake
tohle.
on it.
This place. Tell me something more. It's an illusion, right?
Yes, created by Arturius Vigo. Anna, Henrietta and I would come here to play out.
To je Artorius Vigo jako od Fringela Vigo, takže to jsou bratři, to jsou jako sourozenci? VTF. Dobrý, nic jdeme dál.
Favorite fables.
Holy shit.
Which doesn't seem like she was playing.
Magical entropy.
Adrian Figo.
Without maintenance,
Ne,
the spell
Figo do
gradually
píčej.
disintegrates over time. It grows wild.
Your sister
Slováci,
chose a
fakt
dangerous
normálně.
place for prison.
It's deceptive.
To je bolest.
Provided I don't provoke them,
Otec,
the fairy
jo,
tale
otec,
characters
děkuju.
don't attack me. But you don't belong here. So you had best be on your watch.
Since you brought it up, the Knights Deadloff
Tohle mě
killed.
zajímá.
What exactly did they do to you? Crespi, Dulac, Lacroix, Peyrac Peyron?
Not a memory I enjoy revisiting, but I suppose you deserve to know.
Yes.
When my parents disowned me, they ordered those very knights to escort me beyond the duchy's borders. All did so without uttering a single word in my defense.
Like you said, they had their orders.
But Crespi was not ordered to beat me unconscious with a horsewhip after my first attempt at escape. And Dulac had no instructions to deny me food and abuse me.
Jo, takhle.
I learned something then. Knights are not so chivalrous when no one's watching.
To jsou zmrdě, kámo. Takže vlastně to bylo celý zase jedna pomsta.
That explains a lot.
Shocked, aren't you? You must have thought you had me pegged. Before bothering to hear my side. Everyone does that.
So, what's with the beans? Mind explaining?
Certainly. That you must gird yourself with patience. There are two ways out of this land. My darling sister blocked one when she tossed me in here. The other's up there, in the clouds. She made it hard, but not impossible to access by concealing the beans.
Still don't understand.
Don't fret, just listen. That boy, that was Jack, of Beanstalk fame. You know the tale?
Jack. Climbed a gigantic beanstalk to a giant's castle, high up in the clouds.
As we shall do if we can just find those blasted beans. There are 3. 1 red, 1 blue, 1 yellow.
To asi zvládnem.
Stalk won't sprout from just one?
No, because it must transpire exactly as it did in the tale. Clear now? So we must find Joss. Perhaps he will be able to help us. You lead.
Tak kde je ten propadlý Joška? Tak Jožo.
Joss can usually be found wandering the glade at the foot of the mount. It's some distance from here, past the witch's house to the right.
Už tady toho je. Já se nepodívám trapně ten luk.
So, what exactly is happening in the city?
Bloodshed, a massacre, which which is why we gotta hurry.
You needn't fret. Time flows differently in the fable sphere.
Otrávené
You can
jablko.
stay here a week, yet outside mere minutes will have passed.
Já jsem se možná opravím zbroj, že jsem tam u toho. Mám tu něco? Jo, tuhle to třeba vezmem.
Watch out! Pixies!
Fix! Ještě někdo?
Not the friendliest pixies I've met.
They were put here to protect the fable sphere from intruders. Meaning you.
Oh. Ty krávo, to je vizuál.
Oh, unicorns! We must catch them. We won't have to walk everywhere then. I call the pink one.
Vážně? Klepina? Vážně? What the f... Co s tebou udělali, brácho? Ježíš, chudák zvíře.
Exciting, isn't it? Reminds me of my childhood.
No, já
Reminds
nevím.
me of something altogether different.
Care to elaborate?
Rather not.
Připomíná mi to něco jiného. Já se poseru.
Here, not at all. This is good.
Toto bude Juška, že
I'm
jo?
all right. Not in any danger. That's him. Joss.
What now?
Tak já se káme špatným mečem, nebo co? Možná, že nakonec jo, asi.
Relax, it's over.
No, it's not. There's more. Another wolf behind you.
Ignore him. He always lies.
Aha, boy who cried wolf. Still does, I suppose. And doesn't, when they actually appear.
The one and only. Listen, you little chit. Jack said you know what's become of his 3 beans.
I don't know anything. Not one thing. And besides, watch out. Wolves.
I don't know anything, takže ví.
This'll be interesting.
Hm.
Right, let's get to it. Let's say for a minute you know what happened to the red
Téma
bee.
víš? No. No.
Wouldn't it be?
No.
Certain no one swallowed it. Oh,
Vidím tam ty motýle okolo
definitely
něj.
not that.
Of course
Nevím.
not. But say someone didn't. Who would it be that didn't swallow it?
A human. The most humany human in the land of 1,000 fables. Everyone! Wolves! Run!
Bet you haven't heard what happened to the blue bean. Maybe? Not at all? Right?
I've heard it lies about somewhere, out in the open.
Just like that? No one guarding it?
Nobody. 3 times over. Help! Wolves!
Má účast na kastrol, má to ty vlasy, jak jsme bylo 20. No.
Yellow bean. Don't know a thing about it, right?
It's somewhere very, and I mean very deep. So deep, in fact, it's completely underground.
And who has it?
A bold farmhand who in no way and not at all awaits someone. Not in the slightest. Good folk! Wolf!
Say that word one more time and I'll chop you up. Feed you to the fishes. Understood?
All right, we should go.
Watch out for wolves!
Ach jo, kámo, ty vole.
Tough to talk to, that one.
Was it, though? You need merely remember he always lies. Or more precisely, reverses the truth.
Where to now?
I'm not sure. We should visit some of the other fables, the meaty ones, that is. Perhaps then Joss's hints will make more sense. It's just a few. Red Riding Hood, piglets and bears, 3 of each, and Goldilocks, of course. Then Longlocks and a little lass who sells flint.
Tyjo, malenka upřímně vůbec nevím, co to za pohádku třeba. Malenka. No.
Incredible. You must have loved this place.
Tak u koho začneme?
But children get bored quickly. Even tea parties with a whole cackle of princesses eventually turn dull.
Začneme u té dívky s přesadlama.
Dropped a duck egg in the swan's nest once, that sort of thing. Stole the tea out from under the princess. Slaves to this day. Oh look, the Emperor of Nilfgaard. He's come out to show off his new robe. I shall butcher you.
Ty vrtefla, kámo. Kámo, tady je vývězka? What the fuck? Jak dlouho tady kurva budeme, ty vole, ale normálně.
Contract from a goose. That's new.
Do you really aim to concern yourself with that?
Zoufalá husa. Jdou po mně, pomožte mi, husa Balbína.
A true witcher should never abandon poultry in distress.
Drůbež v nesnázích.
Care for a cigarillo? A bit of tobacco? A dab of fistek?
Remind me, what tale are you from?
Sold flints when I was a lass, but no one bought them, so I branched out. Now I deal in snuffs, puffs, all sorts.
Tak typka prodává prostě drogy.
What'll you have, sweeties?
Magic beans. Do you have any?
If it's not the new name of some kicker I already have, dearies, then no. But maybe you'd like some.
Hey, where'd you get that ribbon? That's mine.
Is that so? Then why was it lying in the bushes? Finders keepers, sweetheart.
Give Sienna the ribbon. Why not, huh?
Sugar plum. The only thing I hand out for free is a first hit. To get them to come back for a second, of course. For all else, you've got to pay.
What if I asked you nicely?
Ask me nicely and I might play you for it. A round of cards?
Oh! Neberej tu stuhu, a proč? Stuha je overrated, jakože má to nějaký vliv, jo? Ticho, čete. Prostě si neber. Ježiš, kámo, tady toho je normálně. Hoď se mincí. Já normálně se zaplatím, to bude nejjednodušší.
I'll pay you for the ribbon. This enough?
It's enough. Now go away.
To jsem tak fakt zda, jaký to má dalo to vliv.
All right. Tell me.
What?
What you want in return. You're not doing this out of the kindness of your heart.
Aha.
Don't want anything in return.
Thank you.
BTF, vůbec nechápu, jaký by to mělo mít vliv na cokoliv teďka. Kdyby jdem za prasatama, jo.
Watch out, pixies!
What now?
Ne, tak jestli to čete pokazí true ending, tak to samozřejmě tak to klidně loadnu, jo.
Three little pigs homes. You know the story, don't you? Who's afraid of the big bad wolf?
Looks like Big Bad's already blown down the houses of straw and sticks. Brick's the only one left.
We should look inside. Remember Joss's
Tak pokud to kámo není o Hendiku, tak je mi to asi úplně jedno.
words.
One bean lies out in the open, guarded by 3 nobodies. Yeah, could be it.
What the fuck? Okay.
Watch, they didn't like that.
No je zase tam bestiáři.
Ugly and fierce.
A. Jsou to všichni 3? Vypadá to, že asi jo. Najdi kouzelnou fazoli v domku, jo. Máme ji, skvělý. Tak to je
The
první,
Big
jo.
Bad Witcher huffed and puffed, and look, got a bean.
It cannot be.
What cannot be?
You actually have a sense of humor.
Why so shocked?
Well, when you arrived, all you did was pout and mumble things in that graphically monotone. And now this. A jest. And a good one at that. But here we are chatting away when there's work to do. We must keep looking.
Teďko klasický. Duha! Co to je za LGBT propagandu v mojí videohře?
No, got a problem with magic in general. Illusions,
0 z
portals,
10.
all that. Don't trust
Jdu
anyone.
hrát Valhalu,
Bow of
přesně.
old-fashioned tastes, eh? I like that.
Čau, Yumi. Mám vážně udělat to husu, jo? Reálně. Fakt reálně prostě.
CzechCloud a Edchat. Zaluthaj.
Ach jo. Dobře, no.
Doesn't seem to be at home.
Jak dělají husy, ty vole? Honk? No to já vím, ale to je taky zlá. Ne. Do tohohle se pouštět nebudu, jak dělají
A
husy.
feather, broken. There was a fight. Goose feathers. Must have been flapping its wings. Or did it just get plucked?
Watch out! Pixies! I shall butcher you!
Díky ku, ty jsi král. Kam to pokračuje, sakra? Ale on ty si prostě pochopil moji reference na americké hráče. Vážně. Ty vole, já to nevidím. Tady jsou stopy, jasně.
Hey, there, in the trees. Some kind of camp?
Děkuji, Yumi, děkuji.
Goose is ours! A golden X as well!
Ugly bastard.
Ahoj, Rumcajzri.
You mean to cross the barbarous Barbarossa? Not
But why keep her in
Yes.
a cage? The hits from 3 range birds are so much better.
Děkuju, vlku.
Oh well. Where's the key?
Here it is. Got it.
Já se kámo zase rozbil meč, udělal čára má fakt srát. Tak, výborně. Tak,
Good thing you posted that notice. Never would have found you otherwise.
Děkuji.
Oh look, she laid a golden egg for you.
If only all my employers were that generous. They would prefer a magic beam, but not about to complain.
Já jsem to stál level, protože jsem našel husu. Bože můj.
Did you really travel all the way here for a contract?
Nature of the job.
I don't believe it. You must have had
Ano,
another
bylo to kvůli
reason.
chatu, no.
Well, spent a few idyllic months in Beauclair some time past. Part of me wanted to come back, I think.
Oh yes. Visit Toussaint once and you'll always long to return.
Velký zlík vlk, ahoj vlku. Co se ti stalo, vole?
Hello? Can we talk?
Watch my head! Damn it all! I swear that was the last time I drank with Redbeard. Oh, Sienna, a bloody long time it's been. You've changed.
Whereas you, not at all, big bad wolf. Though it seems you've started running with the wrong crowd.
And who should I run with, eh? Thumbelina? One shot and she's under the table. What brings you?
Bože, to je daber, ty vole.
Listen, looking for magic beans. See any?
I was given one for safekeeping, but...
Where is it? Talk!
Shh, not so loud.
Oh, I can be much louder than this. And resort to other means of persuasion.
Right there, the threats. Sienna to a T. Listen, I exist to restage a fairy tale. If you want to play at it, I'll be happy to oblige. But it won't be easy. The thing is, little Red Riding Hoods popped her clogs.
What?
1,000 times they cut my gut open, filled it full of rocks and drowned me in the river. So once you stopped coming, I decided to repay the little imp for all
Takže on
her
zabil
loving
Karkulku?
labor. Who now what's at the bottom of the well? She and the hunter, which means we can't play, and I'm under no obligation to talk to you. Not about beans, nor anything else. So leave me be. Sod off.
So, what now?
Don't worry. I'll play with him. No, rather play him. I just need that little red hood. A piece of apparel, that is. Not the poor
Že se
girl's
ona
clothes.
převleče, jo?
That's a relief.
You wish to help me? Here's your chance. Jump in the well and fish it out. Well, chop chop.
Neuvěřitelná lokace.
All right. Time to jump in the well.
Break a leg.
Mám je. Je to ještě něco v té studni, když už tady jsem? Jo, já jsem se nedostal ven ještě, že jo? To se kámo Poláci, ty vole. Uděláme 2 konce. Jo, a uděláme jeden konec tak, že tam dáme úplně jinou lokaci. Která není nikde jinde ve hře. Říkám, Karle, ale jakoby... A dáme tam speciální quest s husou. No. Už tam stojí ty zvířata na sobě.
Yep, look what I got.
That would never fit you. Give it to me.
What the fuck?
How do I look?
Nádhera. Co to je za pohádku s těma zvířatama?
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Let's go see the big bad wolf.
Let me guess. You'll play the granddaughter.
And you, the hunter.
You again? I thought I was clear. I will not talk to you if little Red Riding Hood is not with you.
Not a problem. Sienna can take her place.
What? Very well. It's not as if I can forbid you. Granddaughter, come closer, sweetie.
But Grandmama, what big eyes you have.
The better to see you with, my dear.
Granny, what big arms you have.
The better to embrace you with, my dear.
And Grandmama,
Level.
what big teeth you have. Eh?
The better to eat you with, my dear.
To je tak perfektní daber tohle. Tak, minus vlak.
Remember what Joss said about the red bean. A human has it, and he definitely didn't swallow it.
Gotta open his belly. Bottle caps, fake teeth, a corkscrew.
Už závěr je odláhlý.
Red bean.
Ježiš, kámo.
Well then, one step closer to our goal.
What?
Now, I find myself wondering if you're just horribly discreet, or if those mutations completely scrubbed away your curiosity. Are you really not interested in what happened? In what became of me after they cast me out?
Prostě nejsi tak zajímavá, jak si myslíš. Kámo, ty vole.
Well, since you brought it up, I'd gladly hear the rest. Let's see.
To je, kámo, jak ta možnost s tou Yennefer prostě. Ano, vrátíme se prostě, ty vole, yes.
Duchy.
Yes, and the noble knights of Tucson didn't stop until we reached the Ketdu wilderness. They left me there alone, without a copper, in a torn lace dress, right when the frosts were setting in. They assumed something would eat me, or that I'd do everyone a favor and die of hunger. But as always, I failed to live up to expectations. I wandered the woods for a week, went purple from the cold, gnawed the bark from twigs. Finally, I saw a light among the trees. The campsite. They were bandits, bearded, drunk, spattered with blood. I was sure they'd rape me or kill me, or both.
Take it neither happened?
That's when I learned a robber and a murderer can be a better man than a knight in shining armor. They took me in, we set off for Nazaire, and I did what I could to repay them. I advanced in their ranks rather quickly. Eventually, I became their leader. Of the whole ragged band.
Been through a lot.
I have. And throughout this time, my sister was stomping grapes and shagging minstrels on down bedding.
She wasn't the one to banish you.
And I'm not angry at her for that. I'm angry at her because she forgot about me.
No jasně.
Right. We've had our chat. Come.
Prostě si prožila jakoby kompletně mimo ten, no. Kompletně mimo zbytek svého života. Tak jo. Takže teďko kde to je dlouhovláska, bože můj. Já půjdu za těma medvědama, to jsou tady kousek odsaď. Evidentně.
right.
Ty vole, to jsou rány. Vrahu, já za nic nemůžu.
Blonde curls. Rest of the body's too mutilated. Hard to say anything.
She got what she deserved, as I see it. Always took what she wanted without asking.
Kde je tohle?
Here. Gotta keep looking.
Interesting. Taky nevím, člověče. To je ta malenka. Ale teda čete, sorry, já jsem nikdy v životě neslyšel slovo malenka. Nikdy teda. To možná Marlenka mi něco říká, ale to podle mě asi nebude úplně tohleto. Malenka medikně neznáš? Ne. Marlenka je dort? Tak to dokonce ani nevím, ty vole. Jo, počkej, máte pravdu? Nebylo to náhodou původně 3 medvědi a mášenka. To mi něco už teďko říká jinýho. Tak se nedá meditovat? Nikde? Jo. No a kde je to ta malenka? To mají Slováci? Malenka je spalečka, protože to je zase ještě jiná pohádka úplně.
Will of the Wisp. I think it's got something to show us.
Careful. It's not to be trusted.
Okay.
Night's strange. Doesn't look like he's out of any fairy tale I know. Wonder how he got here.
In past times, Henrietta and I would occasionally run into them here. You see, knights errant far outnumber princesses in the real world, so some knights would sneak into the playroom, then into this land, in search of their fairy tale damsels. That's all.
Only to be shredded to bits by a swarm of pixies. Irony's delicious.
Je to top zbroj, to už jsem tady kámo slyšel třeba 100krát. Ono to je vážně lepší, než moje mantikora, jo. Si děláš prdel, ne? Jo, že ono to je těžká zbroj, jasně. Ježiš, to je strašný, kámo. OK.
This long lost tower?
Indeed. It's even taller than I remember.
What Joss said about the third beam, remember?
In the possession of a bold farmhand somewhere deep beneath the ground. Yes, this must be it. Let's go.
Could pull myself up here, and I'll have to make that jump.
If you say so, I shall wait down here if it's all the same. Climbing's not my strong suit.
Prince's corpse. Tried to free Longlocks, but fell and broke his neck.
What the fuck, kámo? Tak kam pak to bude schválně? Takže já se mám pak ještě podívat na konec duhy, jo? OK. Dává to jako smysl, no, samozřejmě. Ty kámo, kam až to vede tohle? Kámo, každá pohádka tady končí takhle, jo? OK, tak tohle je docela náročný, ty vole. Ona je přelud určitě. Jo, takže ona má vždycky má 3 fáze, jasně. Jako ten vír tady dělá tak strašně jakoby dobrou práci, to až neuvěřitelný, jako jo. Tohle je originál té pohádky od Grimmu, že ona se teda oběsí na těch svých vlasech. To je docela děsivý, ty vole, a tak jako chápeme toho, no.
Here it is. Would have stumped to climb all that way for nothing.
Dáme si Assassin's Creed skok dolů? Výborně, Leap of Fate. Funguje to.
So?
Got the bean, but long logs. Seems she got sick of waiting for a knight in shining armor.
Can you blame her? Men these days, dandies and fops all.
That why you cozied up to a vampire?
Detlef was a tool, and only a tool.
Too bad he didn't know that.
I trust no one. Learned that long ago. Now it's his turn.
Kámo, to je tak strašně absurdní, jakoby ten
Got
druhý
a history
ending.
with Detlef now, so this meeting will be different. Not afraid?
I can handle him.
Sure about that?
You look at him as a witcher and see a monster. I know what he's really like. You needn't worry. It's time to go. Just a bit more work and we'll be able to say sort off to this fecking fable sphere.
Tak jo.
Now we must plant them by the path near
Takže
Longlock's tower.
já teda
Then
zkusím ještě
prepare to meet
dojít
the
pro ten
giants.
poklad, jestli to tak jde. A vyrazím. Tak jsem byl, že jo. Kozlí. Počkej, to je ono? Je to možný? Kamo, to je hrozná halus. Je to úplně vlevo? Jo, tak moment. Či tady nic tady není. Všichni mi lžete. Počkej, možná, že to je ještě jakoby víc vlevo. Kamo, let's go.
Careful!
Samozřejmě, no. Ha. Zábava. Sač zábava, čete. Zase jsem proti něčemu prohrál, ty vole. Tohle se pak dá prodat, já se podívám schválně. Ještě vám podle ceny. Zlatý míč. Tak 20 goldů pořád dobrých, ty vole, jako no. Sakra chlapi. Tak ale si tak strašně blbě zabíjet s normálním buildem.
Right, this is the spot. Pull out the beans.
Čau, Erle. Tak, jdeme na to.
Wait.
Why?
The stalk will sprout abruptly. Very abruptly. We must be careful. All right, toss them.
A nic? Další debate? A teď se to vyraší, že jo? Samozřejmě, no.
The home stretch.
Klasický debate, no.
Incredible.
Admire the view later. First, we must deal with him.
Jasně. Skvělý, kámo. Skvělý. Co to je za Souls-like mobku, ty vole? Dobře. OK. Nefunguje klasicky nic, to už taky dlouho nebylo. Tohle bylo skvělý. Tohle bylo skvělý. Minus obra.
For a fairy tale creature, that was one tough son of a wench.
I told you this land had gone eight
Ten je
months.
blesking, ano.
I did not expect it to be so severe.
Can't help thinking you might have done that on purpose.
Why ever would I have?
To get rid of your guard, your captor. Getting close to the exit at this point. Probably think you don't need me anymore.
Well, you're wrong. You still stand to be quite useful to me.
that so? How? Plan to use me like you did Detloff?
No, I need you for a purpose far simpler. Well, don't just stand there and stare. I need a man, Geralt, and I'm not afraid to say it. I have no idea what awaits me once we leave this place. Treat it as my last wish.
Poslední přání, haha. Možná někdy jindy. Kámo, to je nejvíc sigma odpověď v dějinách, prostě. Jakože... mám to fakt 100 chutí to dát. Ale zdám svůj chat, jo. Dobře. What? To se zdá zajímavý takhle jako bez tíže. Zdravím, máma, běhla do pokoje, kurva, pozdravuj. Zvykej se, kámo.
Just gonna go our separate
Bude to
ways.
horší.
No parting words.
Did you wish to tell me something?
Actually,
odstěhuj se, lol.
would be best.
Oh my. No woman's ever treated you this way.
Not that I recall, no.
In that case, at last you felt what so many women in this world feel at times.
I just hope this tale has a happy ending. For me, for you, for everyone.
That may very well depend on you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing beyond what you heard. For now. Come. The exit's this way.
Pojďte se podbol se tam cool easter egg. OK. A ta bludnička jakoby má být co, ty vole. Jakože takhle podbos. Vážně? Vážně. Jakože vážně. Už se tady musím obětat třeba 15 timeoutů do píči. Fakt celý chat jsem dneska dohodnul do prdele normálně. To bylo fakt cool, čete. Fakt doslova umírám smíchy normálně. On to je fakt easter egg, ale. Akorát trochu z jiné strany, aha. Geze, v relikvie. Tak já doufám, že v této hře není nějaký achievement za to, že máte všechny třeba meče ve hře, protože... Tohleto sebrat musí být fakt strašný. To dává o 20% větší damage všech znamení. Ty piču jsou zbraně tohleto. Ano, pochopil jsem ten bonfire, čete. Vypadá jako úplnej dement. To ještě jednou, tak už ne, no. To mě ani nenapadlo říkat. No to tě spíš jako zajímá, jak zpátky, ty vole. Takhle? Aha. Tady? Jo. Máš bonfire, prostě se warpni, přesně tak. Bonfire let. Siano? Kde je ta ženská, ty vole, pojď?
Just curious. Why do you want the heart of Toussaint and the ducal wine?
They were my right, my due.
Doubt we would have figured you out if you hadn't tried to get them. Know that, don't you?
I do, and I regret nothing. One lives but once.
Počkej, ta pravdu dostájí, se budeš podívat, okej. Čarovné zlato. Ahoj oslíku, čau brácho, ty vole. Ježiš, kámo, to je také nádherný zvíře tohle. To zvíře má normálně víc polygonů než hlavní hrdina ve Far Cry. Poptání ho, já nemůžu. Au. Jo.
We need but jump into the well. You first.
Určitě jo. Určitě. Určitě. Byla se v bance pro dokument A38, ano. Bohužel ano.
Portals in a fountain? Not terribly practical.
It was a secret passage. Henriette and I would use it to
hide from your governess, which luckily she noted down in her diary. Thus, I knew where to await you. Never mind that. Has the young lady agreed to help clean up the mess she's made?
She has.
Tak dámy a pánové, grandiozní finále. Jdem na to? Let's go.
Calm down, both of you.
But
no buts. Let's go. Really want to be done with this.
Souhlasím. Duch Zádl.
Nice place.
Isn't it? Offers a lovely view of the valley. On a clear day, you can see the outlines of Duntine.
Is it though? A ruin like any other, I think.
So
A to slyšíte, chápete?
so aware. Honestly, what did Detlef ever see in you?
Že to slyším.
Perhaps he'll tell you himself.
You nervous?
It's always a bit nerve-wracking meeting an ex, and especially so when said ex is a vampire.
I doubt he'll be in the mood for jests.
I know. May I be honest? Yes, I'm nervous. I really would prefer just to run off. I gave my word I would help, I know. But how much is that worth? Yet I owe him this meeting, and that is that.
OK. Kámo, to dá správně, že Detlef vlastně jakoby ucítí Sianu a na základě toho tak semka přijde. Tam není žádný jakoby další logický důvod toho, že jo?
Let's get ready. Detlef will be here any moment now.
Ucítí píču, ano. Přesně tak. Ta chvilka proběhla.
Siana, I have a question I must ask you. Did you truly feign it all? That which bound us was a ruse?
Detlef, it's not that simple.
Oh no, it's very simple. You either deceived me or not.
Ahoj Petr Zalud, chci se zeptat, kdy bude nový povšam, už se nemůžu dokat a jinak si borec omglou.
What?
What?
Jak to udělal?
But how?
What the fuck?
The ribbon. Seems I've been fooled again. She will pay for this.
To byla ta stuha?
She will pay. You never should have meddled with her.
Krávo, jedem. To se dělá šprdel. Ty krávo.
I want you just the nuts. You tricked me, both of you. Didn't plan anything.
Tohle je na Blizzard. Tohle je určitě na Blizzard. Tady.
Silence! What now, you piece of filth?
Do prdele, ta hudba je naprosto perfektní, ty vole. Holy shit. Jo, má ten stejný muset, jasně.
If you acknowledge any gods, start praying now.
To je o timingu toho rolu, jasně. Se vždycky odrazí, sakra. Tohle je normálně. Yes. Kolik má do píči fází? Kristovy rány. Jasně. Třetí, poslední, jo? Nádhera. To byl krásný boss fight, já to fakt docela zírám. Nádhera. Prezident videoherních osob, tak už to bývá se mnou, no.
Leave him to me. Be gone.
I can't let...
I insist.
Už se zadě svídlo, no. To tady byla jakoby vážně jako hodně... to tady byla vážně jako hodně mocná scéna. Vážně, 50.
My, what a smashing ensemble. You wear it well.
Shut up. I look like a twit.
The caftan is sewn of the best fabrics available, and according to the best tailoring practices. But one must have a modicum of taste to appreciate this. Even the most exquisite robes cover only deficiencies in beauty, never in refinement.
Usually wear something different, better suited to my trade. Got nothing against this particular outfit, though. Just don't exactly feel comfortable in it. And I despise formal occasions.
Nothing one can't get accustomed to. Now, be so kind as to stand still. All that being as it may, Toussaint's highest honor, the Order of Vitis Vinifera, demands appropriate attire.
Samozřejmě.
The Duchess cannot be expected to drape the medal on a suit of armor caked in mud. Palace protocol places enormous emphasis on form, virtuous tradition, etiquette.
Huh. A tradition which values appearances ahead of all else. Which calls for lordly, glistening triviality and misplaced generosity.
Ceremonies, medals honoring virtues, just keeps coming up.
I've had no reprieve either. And I keep thinking of the last great virtue, compassion. It's the one piece of the puzzle that never seemed to fit.
Mean you suddenly believe the 5 virtues theory, after all we've revealed?
It's not a question of belief, superstition, or old wives' tales. It's a conclusion derived through exercising pure logic. Siana planned everything in advance. Had we not stopped her, surely there'd have been a 5th victim. One the gossips would have associated with a lack of compassion.
Her plans don't matter now. Can't act on them. Ask the messenger who delivered my invitation to the ceremony. Siana's in the palace. Courtiers pressured the Duchess to lock her in a tower.
Do you care not a whit who else was in her black book? We've some time before the ceremony. We could still chat with that boot-cleaning urchin. Who was the one to pass the victims' names to Detlef? Perhaps we missed something.
Vážně? Další vyšetřování nemá smysl, to je zajímavý, takže to ještě jakoby vlastně není kompletně uzavřený tohleto, jo.
All in all, why not check up on that? We'll go together, assuming we're done here.
I am done, yes. It lies in your hands now to see if you are able to present my handiwork at the ceremony with the dignity it is due. Or if you will first destroy it, crawling about the city's underbelly.
Promise to be careful.
Já normálně, ty vole, čekám, teď už fakt jenom čekám.
It's the swordsman. Good to see you. Here for a spiffing?
Dirty boots are a stain on professional dignity, you know. Step on up.
Need to ask you something.
Yet again? Go on then. I'm a proponent of free speech and I will gladly tell you all I know. But why not get your boots shanked while we jabber?
Guess they could use a spit and polish.
Then I shall take advantage as well. A friend of mine used to say boots should be as clean as the soles that wear them.
Clean boots, clean soles. A fine slogan.
Man in the frock coat. You passed him some letters, remember?
Why, of course. I'm young, got a mind like a steel trap, but...
If you're about to tell me this information will cost me, forget it. How'd you get those letters?
Beggars brought them.
Jasně.
Why didn't you tell us this before, when we first talked?
You didn't ask about beggars now, did you?
To je asi pravda, no.
Beggars. Tell us more about them. How many were there?
Why, 4. 1 for each letter.
Just 4? Sure you didn't get a 5th?
I can't count, you know.
Remember anything else? These beggars have anything in common?
What? Come now. Each was different. Some had mismatched boots, others had no boots at all. Oh, I know! They all had no home!
Kid, my patience is starting to run a little thin. Now think hard. Where'd they get the letters? They pick them up? Get them from someone?
I don't know. They'd come, hand me a letter, and walk away. I asked no questions.
Geralt, allow me to ask a question. Listen, lad. I'll be glad to mix another batch of that boot shine for you. But you must focus now and tell us all you know. Where can we find the beggars?
Well, at the shelter, most like.
Where's that?
Everyone knows. It's just round the corner. Up those stairs, then right.
Aha.
Thanks, kid. For your trouble. You must visit the shelter. Look around inside.
Takže nahoru a doprava, jo. Jo. Děcko zastrané, kámo, prostě někdo dostává to dítě, jakoby normálně pracuje, ty vole.
You've to move your little camp elsewhere, got it? This is a decent district. We need no filth folk bumming about.
Gentlemen, there's no need to raise your voices.
Útulek pro chudé, zajímavý, dneska se tomu říká panelák, ty vole.
Calm is exactly what you disturb. You, what do you want?
To talk.
Here, that's a waste of breath. We've tried it, only to tire our lips. We'll use other means of persuasion now.
Too far.
Gentlemen, calm, please.
Either get out along with these flea-ridden vagabonds, or we'll toss you all out. Our patience is gone. This place is no longer a rank refuse dump.
Scram! Decent folk live here.
The shelter, them living here, bothers you. Question is why?
Look, Ballard. Another defender of the poor. Fighter for justice.
Damn nuisance. We've our women and young folk living next door, when even grown men fear to walk past such rabble.
Decent folk you mention. Mean yourselves?
Why? Do you doubt it?
Hell yes.
Hear that, Artois? He poking insults us. On our own turf.
We should step aside, good fellow. My friend is perfectly capable of settling this unfortunate dispute on his own.
Vážně.
Witcher! Ow! That you call not a witcher. by me.
Píči.
Grey-haired puppy number. Come on.
Nepoškoď ty šaty, snažím se.
I can take a hint. Come, time to go.
I thank you so much for your aid. I tried to reason with them, but they'd have beat me blue had you not come along. I'm grateful. Immensely.
What did they want from you?
They are neighbors. Wish me to take my folk, the shelter, elsewhere. They dislike that I help the beggars. I do not oppose going elsewhere, were we to have somewhere to go. But you've come with a problem, have you? My turn to aid you.
Tak schválně.
Need some information. Looking for a man who might have mentioned the boot black in Rue de Garl.
The boot black? A feisty lad. I know him.
Any of your, wards supposed to meet him recently or soon?
Forgive me. Those I help and I are not so close that I would know. But should you wait, they'll all soon come for their meal. You can question them yourselves.
Okay.
Thanks. We'll wait. Nice of you to let us.
To já jsem normálně plný očekávání. Fakt mě zajímá, co tady zjistíme teďko ještě zajímavého, protože já se nedokážu vybavit nic. To by jako nějak spojovalo zbytek té hry se s tím, co mě tako čeká, jo.
I have a matter to address before I serve this soup. These two gentlemen have some questions of you. Pay attention. Answer in brief. For if you draw it out, your soup will go cold. And we wouldn't want that, would we?
Recently, 4 of you delivered sealed letters to the boot black. I know this.
Does anyone know what the gentleman means? Go on, speak up. Romain?
Why should I squeal? We were all told not to mention the letters.
Okay.
We all swore.
You can tell me, Romain. You were given a letter and you delivered it, right? Good work, Romain. Thank you. Who else?
I got one too. Gave it to the boot black. And Freshy, he got one. But he can't tell you, as he's not here.
Aha.
I still have mine. I'm to deliver it 2 days after the Feast of St. Barnabas.
What?
I need the letter. It's very important. It's no use to you anymore.
And I was to deliver it personally. Let no one else see it. That is what she said, and she was frightening.
No tak...
You ought to heed folk who are kind and honest.
Ona to měla tak dost těch ženských to bylo.
Helped me a short while ago. Helped all of us. If this individual threatened you, you need not keep the promise you made.
All right, take it. I didn't want to see the boot black anyways. It's always muddy there.
Dopisujeme na 5. oběti.
Damn it.
What is it? Another name, truly?
See for yourself.
Well. I must say, even I did not expect this. This time you will see to our Duchessa. It seems we underestimated Sienna rather grossly.
Judging by this, Detloff was literally supposed to tear her heart out.
Yet first you must snap her neck. Puzzling.
Ty krávo.
Puzzle complete now.
Alas, the matter ceased to be a tantalizing brain tease and has turned incredibly grave. We've proof of a plot to assassinate Toussaint's ruler. We've proof of a coup d'etat.
Duchess was to be Detloff's last victim. Sienna planned it from the start.
Indeed. The logical conclusion goes...
Ona se dělala cestu na to.
Random victims to start. The virtue's their only link. Enough to get folk talking about a righteous, vengeful beast. Obscured the victim's links to Siana, even as she had those she despised killed off one by one, leaving the Duchess for last.
Had she managed to fulfill her plan, none would have questioned the reasons. Most would have thought Anna Henrietta had died for her sins.
Jasně.
She was known to show a hard heart on many occasions. Ample proof of a lack of compassion.
Why would Siana murder her own sister? Out of envy?
Takže Detlav klasicky z Vaskeza vůbec nic nemůže. Nebo nemohl.
Yes, yes and yes. All seem
Vlastně jediná špatná věc na Detlafově je to, že věřil ženský. Klasika prostě, ty píčo.
And none are mutually exclusive. But if you'd like to know for certain, you could always ask yourself.
Think it's a good idea? After all, we foiled her carefully planned scheme. Think she'll even want to?
Talk to you? Would it harm you in any way to try? Some philosophers think empirical examination the sole path to knowledge. I believe you mentioned the Duchess keeps Siana locked up.
Vyvraždil kulku města, detaily.
Much harsher. Think Anna Henrietta had to protect her sister from a lynch mob as much as she wanted to protect her subjects from a criminal. One way or another, she's locked away in a secluded wing of the palace, awaiting trial before a court of law. I'd need to get past some guards to see her. Coming with?
Of course not. I shall await you at Mare la Chaise Longue. I'll not risk entering the palace after Detlaf and his minions rampage. Besides, I vastly prefer the company of a simple mug of mandrake brew to that of the Duchess's vile sister.
So, said straight up, it means you're going off to get drunk because you hate Siana.
I've never been fond of categorical statements of that kind, but I admit I could not vouch for my behavior in her presence. She treated Detlaf cruelly, caused his death in the end, and now this? Atop all that? No, Geralt. I will not go with you. I will await you at the cemetery.
Počkat, to je... Takže kdybych já jí nevzal tu stužku a ona by teďka byla mrtvá, tak by ta hra reálně skončila u tohohle teda, jo. Holy shit, okay.
It's thin scrapings around here.
Takže by to byl takový ten dobrý ending, ale vlastně reálně ne moc dobrý, protože bychom nevěděli všechno. Ne, kecám. To je blbost.
Give me strength.
Byl bez vězení. Aha, ok, takže by to se skončilo úplně jinak. Kde je ta ženská, bože můj? Tady. Je tu někdo? Ona je ještě o trochu vejš, jo.
Halt!
Need to see Siana, urgently.
In the matter of?
Want to talk to her. It's important.
Want to talk? Go see your gran at tea time. Not one locked up on the Duchess's orders. No doing without special permission. Period.
Found some information important to her case. Need an explanation, urgently.
Ah, fine then. You're that witcher who solved the murders,
Ulož se to, pozdě.
Then you've my permission, but only for a few minutes.
Promise to be brief.
Teď.
The witcher will speak with the inmate. You can take a momentary break.
As long as it's truly but a moment. Highly irregular, this.
Have you come to see how I fare? I'm fine, thank you. Artorius' ribbon worked wonders. It's a shame they took it from me.
I know who the 5th victim was supposed to be.
Goodness, you're simply a compulsive snoop. I'm in prison. Dettlaff is dead. Could you not just drop it?
Sienna, stop pretending you couldn't care less. I know it's an act, and it's really starting to wear. Why do you want to kill her?
For such an accomplished investigator to ask about the obvious? Come now, Geralt. Why do you think?
No, jako asi tak, no. Protože se k tobě obrátila zády a zapomněla na tebe. To, co nám řekla v tom druhém světě, no.
Because she turned her back on you and banished all memory of you?
Bravo, Geralt. Yet another riddle solved, and your sick curiosity sated. Well, what now? Off to share your discovery with Anna Henrietta? Oh, she's no longer in danger, true. But she very well might add a little something to your reward.
Definitely gonna tell her. Not necessarily for the coin, though.
Then why do it at all?
She ought to know. If only 'cause you'll probably try to kill her again if she ever lets you out.
Yep.
I probably will.
Napadlo to někde, že by si odpustila. Zkusíme schválně, jo.
Perhaps, just for a second, you could stop dwelling on all the wrongs folk have done you and forgive her.
Why should I?
For old time's sake. You loved each other once.
Please. I don't know who fed you that rubbish, but...
Read your governess's diary. You played together, were inseparable. Henriette'd get you into trouble sometimes, sure. But there were also times she stood up for you. When you had nightmares, only she could calm you. Time eats away at memories, distorts them. Sometimes we only remember the good. Sometimes only the bad.
If she loved me so, why did she wash her hands off me? Forget me, hmm?
Sienna, you were exiled when she was how old? 12? 13? She was a child. What was she supposed to do? Rebel? Organize a coup? Steal your father's seal and forge a pardon? She was powerless. Wiped you from her memory not because she didn't care, but because your departure was traumatic for her. She forgot because that was the only way she could handle the pain.
Ugh. You meant what you said in the Land of a Thousand Fables. You really want a happy ending to this story, don't you?
Chci, no.
Ah, with all of us living happily ever after. Go, Witcher, or they'll give your medal to another. And that would be a shame.
Farewell, Sienna.
Ty krás. Puste chat. A jestli mě mají čekat spoilery, tak dělejte bordel v chatu. To zvládnete.
Commander de la Tour would like to see you. Shall we go at once?
Let's go. Want to see him too. Damien.
Geralt, it's about time. Ready for the ceremony?
Tak já mu to asi řeknu, no prostě, jako.
Got some important information. Anna Henrietta was supposed to be Dettlaff and Sienna's 5th victim.
You are certain of this?
Completely. Found proof.
Inconceivable. How could she? The murders, the mayhem she brought down on the city, were they not enough?
Omg pogáneček, stihl jsem finále.
Yes.
Her liege.
Čau, Veráku, čau.
I must alert my men. Enlarge the Duchess's honor guard. Make certain Sylviana is closely watched during the questioning. I'll see to it personally. I thank you, Witcher, for alerting me, and I appreciate your attentiveness. Let's begin the ceremony. Come with me. The Duchess awaits.
No tohle podle mě dává největší smysl, že oni ji prostě jako zamknou a zbytek přežil, no. To jsem teda fakt zvědavej.
In the guild's name, I beg your assistance, your enlightened highness. Without barrels, production will come to a stop, and it will be the end of us.
You lost them all in the fire. These are horrible tidings. Oh, we are most dreadfully saddened.
Yes, your enlightened highness all. Once the beasts had clawed their way into the warehouse, the whole place went up in flames.
I shall dispatch a palace guardsman to examine the site of the blaze. If things are, as you say, fitting compensation shall be paid from the ducal treasury.
Thank you, your enlightened highness. Your Grace, Geralt of Rivia has arrived.
My dear subjects, we come now to our next point of business. Of all the duties which fall upon my shoulders, as the ruler of this dominion, this duty is dearest to my heart. For now, we shall award the Order of Vitis Vinifera, Tucson's highest honor.
Geralt of Rivia, Slayer of the Beast of Beauclair, step forth.
We bestow the distinction upon the Witcher, who saved Beauclair from the terrible beast.
Před oběma.
Such is our desire. May this symbol serve as a reminder to all that the Witcher shall forever remain a friend of Beauclair. In more familiar terms now, I thank you immensely, Geralt. Damien has your reward for you. After all, it was but a contract.
Byl to velký kontrakt.
For you, in addition, I give you more than a dozen barrels of Sonrial,
Let's go, 5K.
a wine normally reserved for the ducal table. The gustatory experience of a lifetime awaits.
5K, ty vole, doslova. What the fuck? Dobrý. Můžete bečete, prosím vás, navíst. Jako prostě mně přijde, že ta trojka je pořád taková nejlepší, ale on to asi nedává smysl, co teďko. Lore Mástři. Takže trojka je vážně špatně, jo. Že to vědějí stráže, nemusíme s tím obtěžovat kněžnu. Takhle to jakoby rozumím. OK.
Feels like a second distinction. I'm honored. Thank you.
I trust you shall make good use of it. In a moment I shall speak to Siana. Will you assist me? You returned my sister to me, yet you also showed me her horrendous deeds. As head of state, I must judge her fairly, but she is my sister. Thus my heart bleeds for her.
If my presence will help in any manner, of course I'll stay.
We shall now question a person implicated in the murders which recently ravaged our fair city of Beauclair. Captain de la Tour, show Sylvia Anna in.
Že můžete být aspoň trochu konsistentní, já fakt jako něco očekávat normálně. Jakože fakt nevím, jakože fakt seriózně nevím, co se bude dít prostě normálně. Půlka lidí píše worst ending, druhá píše best ending, ale když se píšou worst ending, tak do toho píšou best ending, jo. To je fakt tragédie tohle normálně. Mid-ending.
The Witcher will take part in our talk.
The Duchess requested I be present.
You have committed crimes. Grave crimes. Yet you are my sister. And my heart does not allow me to treat you as a common criminal. Thus I have asked Geralt to advise me. As one impartial, I shall now hear what he has to say.
Takže vážně prostě dvojka. No dává to smysl, že jo, protože on by se potom mohlo stát, že když ji my osvobodíme, tak ona ji nikdy později zabije prostě. Jako tak to vnímám já, že to je jakoby to nejrozumnější prostě jako. Vážené jo. Sigrany činy byly strašné, měla důvod cítit bolest. Vy jste kam? Počkejte, si děláte fakt prdel. To je taková ta logika? No on zabil 40 lidí, tak ale jako měl důvod, že jo? Chápete mě, jakoby WTF? Tam se normálně nechce věřit prostě.
Your Grace, Sienna's guilt is clear. None have cause to doubt it. But before you decide, you should hear her out. The right to a defense is hers, as it applies to all who stand accused.
What is he talking about, Sienna?
You know exactly what. I was forcibly exiled, remember? To your benefit. You knew well the throne would then be yours, though I was the elder.
Jasně.
The ministers I can understand. They'd hated me since I was a child, thought me a poor prospect for the wife of a duke. I even understand our parents. I'd always sensed the problem. They simply feared me, for I dared to be free. That fabricated curse, it fell into their laps. A gift from above that brought relief. But you... Your dagger hurt most. You were my Henrietta, damn it! My darling little sister. Now do you understand, Witcher? She betrayed me.
Abyste byli ještě děti, to už jsem říkal.
Understand them all? Why'd you come back for revenge? Have them all cut down then?
They deserved my vengeance. They detested me, all of them, as long as I can remember. But Henrietta understood me. Once. She was all I could cling to. Her betrayal hurt the most.
You were children then. You and your sister both had no control over what happened.
You're wrong, Witcher. She had control. Remember, dear sister, the day they banished me from the palace? Of course, I'd had the idea to pelt the Nilfgaardian envoy with fish bladders, which we filled with rancid suet on a lark, and which you set afire at the last to impress me, I imagine. And I admit, you did. Hit him right in his hideous bald patch.
Ach jo.
Never laughed so hard in my life.
Doufám, že
When it
zabijou.
came time to find the culprit, you said not a word. I took all the blame and all the punishment.
It's true. I did not stand up for you.
Děkuju, Buce, děkuju.
I was too afraid.
The council was unanimous. They listed all my offenses. My flights from the palace, supposed acts of cruelty, inappropriate friendships. They cast me out, but you, the only one to understand me, you coward in a corner,
To je strašně
lifted not
divný
a finger
vyprávění
to
teda.
help. Not before, not after. You never tried to find me.
That's not true. I searched for you. Sent out knights, gathered tidings from without. You did not wish to be found.
Čiže fakt vás
Since
nesnáším.
the day you vanished, I have lived with the knowledge that I failed you. I'm sorry, dear sister. Can you forgive me?
Vážně? Vážně? Nevěřím, kámo.
All in all, best part of the whole ceremony? It was short.
Perhaps for you, as you ducked out early. The others are probably just getting started. The drunkenness never ends in this quaint realm.
Not so fond of Toussaint after all, are we?
Oh, this place is like a strong wine, Geralt. Good in small sips. How do you find my personal brew? Not too strong?
Just right.
Credit the local mandrake of the Alrauna diavolis variety for that. The tubers which grow in this area's volcanic soil have an altogether unique flavor profile and display a remarkably uncommon dark brown tint.
Fascinating. All I can say is this batch turned out excellent.
Indeed. It might be wise to stockpile some roots for the future. Would you care to accompany me?
You decide to go root picking now? It's dark out.
Geralt, even were I generously to assume it had simply slipped your mind that I am a vampire and thus need no light to see, I'd never believe you had also forgotten that you likewise have absolutely no trouble seeing in the dark. So, shall we?
Takový argumentační faul, ty vole.
If you think it's a good idea, let's go.
Chudák, tak Geralt,
you
ty
might
vole.
be forgetting one thing. Fresh mandrake root of this variety is highly toxic, even to a witcher.
Not a problem. I never forget matters of safety and hygiene in alchemy. Here, gloves and a mask. Don them, and you shall be in no danger.
Thanks. Right then, let's go.
Jdeme sbírat mandragoru, vážně. To jsem vážně vzít i tu masku rovnou, jo? Kde jí mám?
Makes me oh so dreamy.
Penny for your thoughts. Let me guess. Succubus twins?
No, I was thinking about, how anything can look interesting when properly lit.
Even an old necrophage corpse?
You've not an ounce of refinement in you, have you?
Jsou magoři vážně oba dva. Je to nějaká mandragora? Ne, kámo. Já tady budu, teďko tady budu jediný streamer, který se tady zasekne prostě, tady. Kde je ta plesnivá kytka, vole? Jo, tamhle, dobrý. Už vidím. Kořen 1 a kořen 2. Regisi?
Now, where'd that bloodsucker go? Won't be easy to track down. He is a vampire after all.
Asi tak, no. Já se vezmu zpátky svoji zbroj.
Damn it, where'd you go?
Ty. Už mám stopy.
Regis! Damn it, where'd you go?
outrageous.
You raise your hand against the vampire! You shall die for that!
I did what I had to do!
Ty krávo! To jak já moc jsem nebyl připravený teďko teda upřímně. Je za mnou je, jasně. To jsem tady mu fakt pomohl, ty vole. Je to třeba pořád ve stůl normálně.
Very simple code of honor, we vampires. So simple you might call it trivial. Either one is with us, unconditionally, regardless of the circumstances, or...
Won't let it go, will they?
They will not. Fortunately, we've another rule, an unwritten one, and just as trivial as the first. It is neatly summarized in the saying, out of sight, out of mind. That is why I must leave Toussaint. For a vastly long time, most like.
Yes, no.
Yeah, I get it.
Let us make for my camp. I've an overwhelming desire to have another drink. Supreme bouquet. Firm, defined beginning, then develops gently, rising to a startling finish. Don't you think?
Not much of a connoisseur.
Then it is high time you started your education. After all, the Corvo Bianco vineyard is now yours. By the way, I left a gift for you at your new home, on the nightstand.
Thanks. Mind telling me what it is?
A trifle. That will nonetheless be useful should you need mutagens. Incidentally, have you thought about what you'll do with your prize? Shall you hang your swords over the mantle and take to pruning vines?
Don't really know yet. Might find the life of a hard-working vintner too tempting one day. Or maybe I'll just stick to the path, go on roaming, staring up at the stars after laying my bedroll at the roadside.
Ah, roadsides, bedrolls, and the sky above. I sense some poetry coming on, which of course brings to mind Dandelion. I can remember a night, not too far from here if I'm not mistaken. We hid in a cave while a blizzard raged all about. Does that sound at all familiar?
How could it not? We just set off to rescue Ciri from Vilgefortz.
Oh, our encounter with Vilgefortz. That is something I do not remember so fondly. That first stay in Beauclair, far calmer than this one.
Seemed like a land straight out of a fairy tale back then. Its sole problem, cellars too small to accommodate all that wine.
Appearances, Geralt. Appearances, like Mamoons and Dopplers, deceive. So what did become of...
Toto je ten bizar, který zabil Regise poprvé, že jo?
Killed him. Sure wasn't easy though.
Jasně. Další spoiler.
What about you?
Ach jo.
Any idea where you'll go?
Distance is of the essence. I thought I might venture south.
Nilfgaard?
Why ever not? The Nilfgaardians are a modern society. None there believe in vampires anymore. This fact alone could be very useful to one wishing to remain incognito.
Interesting point of view. I so don't feel like going anywhere. Sit here a while longer?
So we shall, my friend. We have witnessed, and in fact on several occasions incited, many great and weighty events. After all that toil, I believe we deserve a bit of a rest.
That we do.
To byl pohled na hráče? Ty vole. Toto ještě tam není úplný konec. Takže ještě Corvo Bianco. Takže já skipnu titulky a jdeme na to. Já už to chápu, takže toto je konec datáče a teda ten jeden quest taky vlastně konec celé hry. Tak přátelé, já myslím, že můžeme vzít klepnu a uzavřít tuto cestu. Genky, děkuji moc krát, děkuji. Takže dámy a pánové, bez problému můj nejdelší let's play. 6 týdnů docela bych řekl intenzivního gameplaye. A extrémně dlouhý víkendy teda. Jistě všechno musí jednou skončit, ty vole. Tak to hold jako je, no. Bude RDR 2, tu už jsme dohráli. Spíš 3 týdny. Ne, hele kámo, fakt to vychází, že já jsem s touto hrou strávil 2x tolik času, co s RDR 2. Na streamu. Tak. Teďka se portnu, to bude nejjednodušší, protože bych tam jel, ty vole, asi fakt koukám dlouho. A pojďme se kámo podívat na můj domov, ty jo. Tak kámo, paustčem. Já fakt nemám tušení, co mě tady čeká teďko. Home sweet home.
Master Witcher, some unknown individual barged into the residence. I resisted as best I could, but to no avail.
Who is it?
Alas, they did not do me the basic courtesy of introducing themselves.
Vidím žádný rozdíl.
Unexpected as ever. And beautiful as ever.
Won't you even ask why I've come? Or how I found you?
Wouldn't get a straight answer anyway.
Quite true.
Used to bother me, all your secrets. Now I know if you have something to tell me, you'll tell me. Don't need to ask.
I missed you, Geralt. Madly. Come outside. We can hold hands and stare at the sky. Like some shitty two-crown romance.
Ježiš, kámo, to je zase dialog tohle. Toto nebude asi ale to překvapení, ne? Holy shit. A tady si děkuju. Přátelé, jste doslova dorazili na úplný závěr hry.
Working on a new spell?
Not at all. These aren't grimoires, just pleasure reading. The name of the orchid. A widower for half a year.
Always thought you too busy to make time for something as impractical as pleasure reading.
Because I was. But now I'm not.
Ona vlastně je jako
A
bez
few weeks
práce, že
ago,
jo?
I awoke to the realization that I
To je taky
know
pravda.
not what to do next. I have no plan. I have no goal. And you know what? I like that. Finally, I can stop thinking about politics and focus on what's
Přestat s politikou,
important to me.
Jak to jakoby
Which
říct,
is why
no?
I came here.
Jak to jakoby říct,
Liking
ty
to
vole?
sound so far?
The landscape's lovely and the towns are charming, no question about that. But the southern sun plays havoc with my wardrobe. To be blunt, wear black down here and you're pretty damn hot.
No jasně.
Might need to think about changing your color palette. Off-white and pea green, for instance.
And I'll wear scents distilled from turnips and daisies.
Ona má tak
I
skvělou
think I
tabérku
shall
prostě.
simply stay in the shade. And you'll bring me cool drinks. At regular intervals.
Bring you whatever you want.
Prostě, já nevěřím tomu, že polská tabérka je lepší. Fakt tomu nevěřím, prostě. Ona je fakt tak strašně perfektní.
Feels kinda strange having a home.
I must say I never pictured you owning real estate.
Was something of an accident, but I'm not about to complain. Yen, back then, before we fought the hunt, said you wanted to run away with me to the world's end. This vineyard. Good enough?
Yes, although there's one thing missing.
Namely?
I shall give you a hint. It's large, white, has 4 legs, category taxidermy.
Oh yeah. The unicorn.
Má ta ženská stav, ve kterém není nadržená.
Fine.
Prostě...
You can bring it down here.
I knew you'd see things my way.
Okay.
Ever thought this day would come? Me and you, peace and quiet, bees buzzing, birds chirping.
I almost regret delaying so long before coming to you. I was quite the silly goose.
You have doubts? Though I imagine it might have been hard coming after me. Always were proud as a peacock.
Please, Geralt. I'm not like other sorceresses to feel that following someone means my wings have been clipped.
Ooh, watch what you say about your colleagues. Remember, it's an ill bird that fouls its own nest.
Well said, Witcher. You're not only handsome, but wise, too. I feel a bit like the cat that got the canary.
Yeah, and I'm... Damn it, you win. This time.
Ha!
How'd that start, anyway? Our duels in wordplay.
Forgotten. It was at a vernissage in Banard. You started it to keep from going mad with boredom. I remember finding your sense of humor both groan-worthy and somehow endearing. Never change, Geralt. I beg you.
So, talk again later?
Of course. I'm not going anywhere.
Wow. Takže tady necháme ležet jen. No? Já mám teda doma ještě jednu cetku od toho, jo. Od Regise. Přeskočím to? Přeskočím to. Možná se to musí jako normální cestou třeba. Pokud čteš tyto řádky, znamená to, že jsem daleko za hranicemi Tuso a našel jsem můj mutagenátor. Jasně. Opatruj se, Geralte, a kéž ti můj dár dobře slouží. Mutagenátor. K čemu to Kristově rány má být? Zařízení pro výrobu mutagenů. 100 dávek. Aha.
Bread adds a spring to your step, and wine a dawn.
The beast was.
Znáte, tady někde použít dole ještě jako navíc, jo. Jako takovej vážně jako úplnej. Závěr. OK, takže tady asi taky ne. Kdyby to kámo šlo využít. To se zabíjí zabíjením. Jo, takhle rozumím. Tak to je skvělý.
Grey, yes. Scraggly, yes. But he knew.
Kámo.